Good morning, dear students, respected viewers and honorable guardians. Welcome to online class brought to you by Aliajami School and College, Munshirat, Fulgaji, Feni. Dear students, I know all of you are doing great and studying at home, doing online class minutely and do your homework regularly. You know, due to COVID-19 pandemic, government has taken a decision to close down all the educational institutions of the country so that you can prevent transmission. The students of class 8 and 10, I have a class for you. Before going to our class, let me introduce myself. I am Shimarani Bonik and I have been working as a teacher of English in Aliajami School and College, Munshirat, Fulgaji, Feni. The students of class 8 and 10, this class is made for you. Let's move on to our today's class. Dear students, can you guess something about the sentences? I am going to read out the sentences for your better understanding. Number 1. Tears filled his eyes. His eyes were filled with tears. Number 2. The news pleased all. All were pleased with the news. Dear students, try to guess. Okay, thank you. You have rightly guessed that our today's topic's name is changing sentences, voice change of other prepositions. Learning outcomes. After completing the lesson, you will be able to tell about the voice, tell about prepositions and solve the problem of that voice. First of all, we have to know what is voice. Voice is the term used to describe whether a verb is active or passive. In other words, when the subject of the verb is doing the action of the verb. For example, the dog beat the postman. The verb is said to be in the active voice. When the subject of the verb is being acted upon. For example, the postman was beaten. The verb is said to be in the passive voice. So, the voice of a verb tells us whether the subject is acting or being acted upon. Classification of voice. There are two types of voice, active voice and passive voice. Now, we have to know what is active and passive voice. Active voice expresses the performance of the subject. For example, you do the work. Here, you is the subject and doer of the active voice. Do is a verb and the work is the object of the active voice. Passive voice expresses an action performed upon the subject. For example, the work is done by you. The work was the object of the active voice and the work becomes the subject of the passive voice. The work is third person singular number. That's why here we use is. Then done. It is the third form or verb 3 or past participle of the verb do. Then we have to use preposition by, and after that we have to use the object, I mean the objective form of the subject you. Dear students, it is noted that use nominative and objective form are same. Now focus on preposition. A preposition is a word or group of words used before a noun, pronoun or noun phrase to show direction, time, place, location, relationships or to introduce an object. Some examples of prepositions are words like in, at, on, of, and to. Now, our today's topics, voice change of other prepositions. Let's see how to solve the problem. Himmel annoyed her. It is active voice. Dear students, you know Himmel is a subject and annoyed verb and her is the object of the active voice. In passive will be, you know, the object of the active voice will be the subject of the passive voice. Her subjective form is she. Then you have to write was because our active voice was written in past tense. Then you have to write the past participle of the verb annoyed. Then you have to write with instead of by. Then Himmel. Himmel was the subject of the active voice. Now it is the object of the passive voice. So our passive voice will be she was annoyed with Himmel. Let's see another example. The beauty of the girl marveled him. It is active voice. The beauty of the girl is the subject of the active voice, marveled verb, and him is the object of the active voice. Now passive voice, him becomes he because he is the subjective form of the object him. Then you have to write was because our active voice was written in past tense. After that you have to write the past participle of the verb marveled. Then you have to write at preposition instead of by. Then the beauty of the girl, you know, the beauty of the girl was the subject of the active voice. Now it is the object of the passive voice. So our passive voice is he was marveled at the beauty of the girl. Another example. His behavior surprised me. It is active voice. His behavior is the subject of the active voice, surprised verb, and me is the object of the active voice. Now me change into I in passive voice, then was because our active voice was written in past tense. Then surprised, the verb 3 or past participle of the verb surprise. Then you have to write at preposition instead of by. Then you have to write his behavior, the object of the his behavior is the objective form of the active voice. His behavior. So our sentence will be I was surprised at his behavior. Another example. Their performance satisfied the teacher. It is an active voice. Its passive voice will be the teacher was satisfied with their performance. Here the teacher becomes the subject of the passive voice, was verb, and satisfied, the past participle of the verb satisfy. Then you have to write with preposition instead of by, and their performance. It was the subject of the active voice. Now it is the object of the passive voice. So the passive voice will be the teacher was satisfied with their performance. Penny seized the merchant. It is active voice. Its passive voice will be the merchant was seized with panic. The merchant becomes the subject of the passive voice. Then you have to write was, because our active voice was written in past tense. Then you have to write seized, the past participle or verb 3. Then you have to write with instead of preposition by. Then you have to write panic, the object. You know, the subject of the active voice will be the object of the passive voice. So our passive voice will be the merchant was seized with panic. Her behavior charmed the board. It is active voice. Its passive voice will be the board was charmed at her behavior. The board becomes the subject of the passive voice. Then was, because our active voice was written in past tense. Then you have to write charmed, the past participle of the verb charm. Then you have to write preposition at instead of by, and her behavior. It is the objective form of the active voice, her behavior. So our passive voice will be the board was charmed at her behavior. The news shocked him. Its passive voice is he was shocked at the news. Him become the subject of the passive voice. Its subjective form is he. Then you have to write was, because our active voice was written in past tense. Then you have to write shocked, the past participle of the verb shock. Then you have to write at instead of by, and the objective form of the subject, the news. So our sentence will be he was shocked at the news. The parcel contains important materials. It is active voice. Its passive voice is important materials are contained in the parcel. Here important materials will be the subject of the passive voice. Then you have to write are, because our active voice was written in present tense. And important materials are plural. That's why we have written are. Then past participle of the verb contain, contained. Then you have to write preposition in. Then you have to write the parcel, because the parcel was the subject of the active voice. Now it is the object of the passive voice. So our sentence will be important materials are contained in the parcel. Evaluation. What we have learned today. Dear students, tell me what is voice? Thank you. Another one, tell me, tell about preposition. Okay, thanks again. Number 3, change to active voice into passive from today's lesson. Well done. Dear students, now I am going to give you a homework. Our today's homework is change the voice into passive. Now I am going to read out the sentences for your better understanding. Number A, his hidden appearance astonished us. Number B, math didn't interest him. Number C, good health blesses him. Number D, smoke filled the room. And the last one, number E, a dense fog covered the building. Dear students, now we are at the end of our today's session. I hope you enjoyed the class. Don't forget to learn. Wear mask when you going out. Stay home, stay safe, because you are our future Bangladesh. Goodbye, best wishes, good luck, and thank you.